Hey guys, it's Rosalie. So I got my hair cut today, a little bit, not really a cut, more like a trim, and I'm feeling fresh and ready to go. So I wanted to talk to all of you today about a few things that have been on my mind. One being the last video that I made regarding how I felt like I was outgrowing my friends or outgrowing situations or even myself. And, we're kind of like a snake. They shed their skin. So in a way, we do the same thing, right? We outgrow ourselves. And then in outgrowing ourselves, we also outgrow the people, places, and things. Not all the time, but some of the time that happens. Maybe some people, maybe some places, we drop them off, and there's no hard feelings, and it's not ill-intended. It's just a part of the process of life sometimes. So my story, and I said I'd get to that in the last video, is I do feel like my friends and I, we have a good relationship with each other. We don't really talk to each other as much as we used to because of the fact that we are in different places in our lives. We're all just living our lives and, not really doing anything on purpose to hurt our friendship or anything like that. But I do have to say that the comments were very, very informative, and I really appreciated them. So the first one is from the Infinite Ronin. And you, my friend, have a lot to say, and it's always enlightening and always informative. And I welcome your comments. I welcome all of your comments. And I like the dialogue that we're having and the discussion. So you talked about how we all like to be loyal to the friendships that we have, the time that we've spent with them, and I completely agree with you, which is why I met with my friends after 2 years of not seeing each other, because of that loyalty, because of the time that we spent with each other, and because of the experiences that we've had with each other. So I kept those friendships. And I keep those friendships because of that. But I couldn't deny the fact that I felt the way that I did during that lunch meeting that I had with them. So I'm still kind of working through that. And, being loyal and taking different paths in life. And sometimes, we have to be open to the friendships that we have and open to the changes that the people that we are friends with or the people in our lives that are related to us go through. So, yes, I do agree with you. There are many different factors that can lead to us feeling like we have outgrown a friendship or a relationship or places. So, thank you for your comment. And Sparrow Girl 25, thank you for your comment as well. You say that you don't know where your life is going to take you all the time, and that's true, and you agree with Ronan about the loyalty thing, and I agree with that as well. And you like to be there for your friends, and sometimes you do feel like, they changed, but it doesn't mean that you won't be there for them, and you want to be free to be yourself. Girl, I'm all about that. I am all about that. I'm all about wanting to be free or being free to be yourself. And that's, one of the main points one of the main themes that I like to carry throughout my channel is that, yes, you are free. And yes, you have the freedom to continue to be, you're not just you and that's it. You are you, and you are evolving, and you are growing, and you're experiencing life, and you're getting out there, and you're getting things done, and you're doing things, and you're exploring. I mean, how many times can I say it in so many different ways? But it's so true. It's so true. That's what it's all about. You're out there free to be. Os 10 Sims, I don't know if I said that correctly, but you have also commented saying that, you want to maybe get out of your current situation because the people in your life continually talk about their past, and that's not where your own head is at, and you want to move past that to get into and tap into your potential. So I encourage you to do that. It doesn't have to be all at once. It can be in small steps. Any little thing that you can do to help yourself to move forward in the direction that you want, do it. On to the next topic of spring cleaning. How does this relate to anything that I just discussed? Well, it does in many ways. And when you are spring cleaning, what do? You clean out your garage. Probably has boxes in there full of things that you've probably never even seen in, 10 years. You clean out the clothes that you wear. You get rid of the old to make room for the new, right? So, in the same way, why don't we spring clean our souls? Why don't we? Or do we? Spring cleaning your soul, I think, is one of the most important things that you can do because, we take care of everything and everyone around us. Why not spend some time on this person right here, on you? Why not do that? Why not? And how do you spring clean your soul? Am I asking you to do something strange and weird and, am I presenting you a new religion? No, I'm not doing that, okay? Not at all. So what I am saying is, are you holding on to grudges, resentment, guilt, fear, pain, traumatic experiences? Are you holding on to all of that baggage, carrying it over into the new year? Some people mark spring as their new year, which is kind of nice. Everything is new again, everything is growing, and everything is blossoming. Do you carry over old into the new? Do you do that? I've done it. I'm probably still doing it with certain things and certain aspects of my life. So why do we do that? Why do we hold on to things that aren't good for us, that aren't really helping us? They're hindering us. Is it familiarity? Are we used to it? Is it something that we don't know how to live without? Is the pain or the memory of the pain or the person who's attributing to the memory of the pain familiar and safe and something that you're used to? Something that you have learned to tolerate and therefore don't know how to live without tolerating? I don't know, you tell me. I've had those experiences. I've felt that way. I felt like, I can't always let go of something. Well, maybe you're just not ready to. Kind of like the shirt that you find that you haven't worn in 5 years. And you're like, well, I don't want to give it away or throw it out if it's raggedy and old. I might wear it one day. Maybe you think that what you're holding on to internally will serve you in the long run one day. Is that what it is? Could be. I don't know. I'm not you. But I do know that as human beings, we've experienced things that we can relate to one another. How do you let go, though? How do you let go? What do you start with? Well, for me, here is how I have learned to let go. The first thing is, and you've heard of this before, forgiveness. It sounds cliche, and sometimes I get really irritated hearing it. Yeah, you want to forgive the person. No, actually, what I really want to do is smack that person over the face because of how they hurt me. I'm right there with you, my friend. I really am. Believe me, I like to knock some people out myself, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to knock someone out yet. What I am going to do, though, is forgive myself, number one, and forgive them. Whether they are willing to accept it or not, whether they apologize to me or not, you've got to forgive for yourself, okay? You've got to do that. You've got to, because when you do that, that's when you become free. That's when you release the chains of all that is binding you and keeping you bound to the past and the thing that you are taking with you into the new, into the spring, into the growth. You don't want that to grow with you. It's like a weed next to a flower that continues to grow and sort of, choke the stem of the flower as it's growing. The flower is growing. It's choking to death, but it's continuing to grow. It's being hindered. Don't let your pain grow with you. Don't. Easier said than done, I know. But it doesn't mean that it cannot be done. And that's the misconception, my words, that I think people have today, or have had for a while. So forgiveness is number one. Number two, sometimes you just have to let it run its course. Time doesn't always heal, but time can heal. Time is definitely one of those things that is quite magical when it comes to learning how to love yourself, learning how to forgive, and being with and or without the pain. So when you take forgiveness and loving yourself, and not just forgiveness of the person, but also forgiving yourself, and time, letting that all go, little by little, you'll find that you are free to be who you are because you have let go of the old. When you have your phone and you've got, kind of like I do right now, I've got so many pictures in here that there is no room for downloading anything else or even upgrading the phone. I can't even upgrade right now because it's so full. I've got to empty it. It's kind of like you. Are you so full of the pain right now? Are you so full of the baggage that you can't make any room for good or for new experiences or for, welcoming love and abundance into your life? Are you like that? Are you full? What are you full of? You full of garbage, baggage, pain, regret, fear, guilt? Yeah. Sometimes I get really sick of myself thinking about something that I have experienced and dealt with over and over and over in my life. And then I realize that it's not serving me. Now, this is something that comes with practice. And this is something that also comes with time, as I've mentioned before. But it is very, very important to spring clean your soul, spring clean your mind, spring clean your heart. And yes, actually physically spring cleaning your surroundings can help with that. That can help you. Feng Shui. You've heard of Feng Shui, right? When you organize things in your current living environment. Look, right over here, I need to organize all this. Pay no mind to that, though. I need to organize it. It's chaotic, but I know where everything is over there. So doing that, spring cleaning yourself, that's highly, highly beneficial. Don't just go through life carrying things that you don't need to anymore. You don't have to. So that's my video for today. I hope that you are all enjoying yourselves and that you are spring cleaning not only your surroundings, but also your souls, also your hearts, your minds. Making peace with yourself and with others, and growing in the process. Let me know how you guys spring clean. It can be anything, how you spring clean your surrounding areas, how you spring clean emotionally and, mentally. How do you do that? What do you do? Do you relax with music? Do you show yourself love and care? Do you help someone? There are so many ways that you can clean yourself of emotional baggage, pain from the past, and then move forward to a brighter spring. I'll see you guys.